Good afternoon, beautiful people. And you know what it is when you hear that sound. It is time for Moments with your boy Kenzie, live here on Patris Radio, Spice of the World, flavor of the airwaves. And today being the last day in the celebration of Black History Month, which we have been going through and celebrating through the month of February. And of course, for those of you who don't know what Black History Month is or the shelf life of Black History Month, it spans from 1st of February to the 2nd of March every year. And of course, this year we are celebrating Black history, Black health, Black awareness, and of course, Black beauties along and around the globe, not just Africa, but of course, for Africans, to Africans, by Africans, with Africans, and for Africans across the globe. And today on the show, it is no different, as today marks the last day and the end of the Black History Month celebration this year. And today we are talking about the health benefits of your favorite dairy product, and we're talking milk. And of course, for those of you who have been wondering what the saying goes, you know how it goes, an apple a day lives and keeps the doctors away. That is what we're telling you, why an apple keeps the doctor away. Of course, we're doing that on the show today. And of course, on Bro Code Nuggets, we are hooking you up with all the cocktails you need to know. And as for guys, y'all know what it is. You can tell a lot about a man by his cocktail. And of course, ladies, you can tell the class by the cocktail that a lady orders. So of course, if you know what to do and how to go about it, I'll be hooking y'all up on the show. Please don't go and order water when you go to the bar. You cannot just dress nice and go to the bar. Ladies, I got y'all on the show today. And if you know that you are just joining us, you haven't missed a beat. But if you know that you have been with us from the start, it is something that you need to know here on the show, that we have been celebrating Black History Month. We are celebrating Black History Month, and we will continue to celebrate Black History Month on the show as we go, because of course every February to the month of March, that is 1st of February to the 2nd of March every year, we celebrate Black History Month. And people, this year is no different, because on the show we attach you and attack you with everything Black history, because Black history has always been taken away from us down here in Africa, and it's something that we need to be celebrating every year. So on the show, we're going to be giving a voice to those who haven't gotten a voice all over the globe. And today is no different. But today on the show, we'll be discussing the health benefits of milk, the reason why they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and of course, you could tell a lot about the guy or lady by the cocktail they order. And that's what we got for you on Bro Code Moments. And without further ado, let us dive into why milk is important and the health benefits of milk. Now, as they say, a glass of milk is often considered as a whole meal due to the fact that it contains 9 essential nutrients. Now, we are sure that your mothers and grandmothers narrated this list of health benefits and things that a glass of milk, not just a glass of milk, but putting milk in your bathing water, putting milk in your cream, putting milk in, everything that you are cooking across your table. This simple dairy product to make sure that your health is up to par, and of course, you're looking absolutely stunning. Now, I just want to say this real quick. Please, for those of y'all who want to donate breast milk, I said it. Yeah, I said it. For those of y'all who want to donate breast milk, please, I will be putting or attaching the health line, before the end of the show or at the end of the show. For those of y'all who want to donate breast milk. Now, your donated breast milk is to feed, children who have been thrown away that's underage children who have been thrown away by their parents, but, are still within the concept of, breast milk, taking in breast milk and need breast milk to survive. So ladies, please, lactating mothers across the globe, please do well to drop or donate that breast milk. Please, and please, you are saving a life. Now, if you think by health benefits we're only going to talk about how it's going to eternally strengthen you, then you're partially right. Milk has various properties to help beautify you as well. After all, it's not without any reason that God's bathed in elixir. All right, now from your skin to your hair, milk can help you with the most woes. And of course, if you don't like milk straight up because of its products or, because of its skin benefits and all that, then you can like milk because of what it does to your bones, teeth, and of course, your general well-being. Without further ado, I want to make sure that I put it out there and let you all know what milk gives to you for you and by you. Of course, milk is a great source of calcium, and calcium is what makes the bones grow stronger. It helps you, maintain weight. So if you have, weight loss every now and then, you need milk in your life. You're short on milk. If your weight keeps fluctuating, you are short on milk. All right. If you keep having, biscuit bones, for strong bones, as your bones break at the slightest, then you need milk in your life. You need some extra milk in your life. And of course, if you keep having that waist pain, back pain, whatever pain, but that has to do with joints and bones, then you need milk in your life. You're short on milk and you need it in your life because it strengthens your bones and plays a key role in the health of your teeth, nails, and hair. All right, so if you're having too much hair loss or hair breakage when you comb your hair, or your nails aren't as just fine, as your friend's nails. I got a lot of people envy my nails as well. So if your nails are not as cute as mine, then you're short on milk. I'm saying this right here, right now, for all the jealousy people out there. All right, so you need some milk in your house. Now I'm going to give you a pro tip for how to take milk to strengthen your hair, bones, teeth, and nails. Now in a glass of milk you have about, let's say 250 ml of milk. You are consuming about 285 milligrams of calcium, which means over 20% of your daily requirement for mineral, and as per that of the National Milk and Dairy Product, as well as WHO recommend this. And a glass of milk a day helps you to achieve everything you need in that department. Without further ado, we move on to the second benefit of taking milk, and of course it reduces the risk of obesity and belly fat. Now ladies, I want to say this because I know a lot of ladies out there who are trying to reduce belly fat. I'm just saying. And those of y'all who are trying to prevent obesity, all you got to do is do not starve yourself. Don't give yourself artificial fasting. It's unnecessary, people. This is me hooking you up with the number one remedy you need to drop that belly fat and, of course, escape obesity. And that is a glass of milk a day. You need about a glass of milk a day. Now, Weight Watchers, for those of you who are watching your weight, this one is for you. A cup of milk can give you the feeling of being full. Moreover, of course, it satisfies even your various cravings by simply adding anything from chocolate powder to fruits in your glass of milk. There's a variety and, of course, a diversity of how you can take your milk. It's a lot. Please do not pour it in your Cocoa Pops or cornflakes. Just take your plain glass of milk. You can put fruits in there. You can put nuts, almonds, groundnuts, whatever you want to put in there. But just make sure that milk is plain and tasty for you. And believe you me, mommy, that belly fat will be gone in no time. Of course, the pro tip is adding 2 to 3 cups of milk to your daily diet. And of course, it can help you to prevent not just obesity, but control your weight, prevent weight loss, take off that belly fat, and give you the right glowing skin. Next, milk helps your teeth stay healthy. All right. Now, this is one of the reasons why your dentist should never see you. All right. Milk is one of the very, very foremost reasons, and of course, healthy tips to why your dentist should never see you. So if you don't like going to the hospital, this is for you. Just make sure that you keep your 2 to 3 cups of milk in your diet or your daily diet. And believe you, mommy, believe me, papi, you would never have to go see the dentist, especially if you do not have a sweet tooth. Now, your pro tip for this one is milk and dairy products not only contain calcium but phosphorus, but also contain proteins and caseins. Now, these, when combined together, form a protective film on the enamel, and this coating helps prevent your teeth from decay by the common bacterial acids. All right, people. So just make sure that you put that 2 to 3 cups of your dairy product, your favorite dairy product, in there. And yes, a couple of breastfeeding mothers actually asked this in the course of my research for the show today. A couple of lactating mothers actually asked if breast milk helps children to defend them against it. Now, breast milk is different from your processed milk. Yes, breast milk has those, proteins and everything in it. But your favorite dairy product, has been infused with a lot of calcium. Of course, Peak has the 28 vitamins and minerals. So I always suggest that you go for Peak or Cowbell or 3 Crowns. Your favorite, what gives you that full cream milk. But of course, it puts you at the right place at the right time. And of course, it saves you money because, the doctor costs a lot. So the next I got for you on the list is milk can help prevent heartburn. So for those of y'all who usually have this heartburn thing going on, and I understand this when you eat various types of foods and acidic foods or something starchy, carbohydrates and all that, they could cause heartburns. And if you don't want this heartburns, in your life, or you want to just prevent it entirely, then you just make sure that when you're consuming your favorite food, your starchy food or acidic food, make sure that you have a glass of milk on the standby, because if you do not have this, then you have to go through the pain of a heartburn, and we all know how heartburns can be very uncomfortable and inconsistent with your heartbeat and all that. So please people, if you know that you're suffering from this heartburn or this defect, then please make sure that a glass of milk is by your side on the ready, and of course it is your friend at all times, and of course it's a laxative for such things. Now the pro tip on this is capsaicin, and the only chemical compound found in chili peppers bind a receptor in the tongue, and that's what causes that burning sensation that gives it a heartburn. Now since oil and water do not mix, the latter does not support, so you need milk in your life, because milk dissolves easily in water and it could go there, the tongue absorbs it, and it helps heal and take care of that heartburn for you. So it subsides it, not just subsides it, it takes it off entirely. Now next one, this is one that I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate, and it's something I always say on the show from time to time. Put milk in your cream. Yes, I'm talking of your body lotion. Put milk in there. All right, I'll tell you why right now. It helps your skin glow. Now ladies, I want to say this, guys, I know we can relate. Please, if your girl be asking you for that black soap, aka 11K cream, aka y'all know what it is, that 45K package for skin glow, guys, please get a glass or something of milk. All right, raw milk, just fetch that pig milk, big tins. All right, just give it to her till I put it in your cream. Drink it every day. It's the easiest and fastest. Now ladies, I'm not joking about this, ladies. This is the easiest and fastest way to help your skin glow, especially black skin. Now I'm saying, while drinking milk isn't always a favorable option, it is usually combined with, you all know what it is, your cream and everything in between, to help your skin glow and achieve that glowing skin like no other. Now let it be known, for those of y'all who have been craving, I want to look like Cleopatra, I need that skin glow of Cleopatra and the Egyptian goddesses / queens of Egypt. Okay, they were all notified and notable for their skin glow. All right, and what did they do? They all bathed in milk. And I'm saying this, every goddess, I'm talking Aphrodite, all right, I'm talking Ares, Athena, Hera, and the rest of them, they all bathed in milk for that glow, down to Medusa. Yes, people, I said it, Medusa was one of the most beautiful women on the planet before, of course, Athena did the needful after she was defiled at Athena's temple. That's just some history for y'all, for those of y'all who do not know how Medusa became Medusa. Now, pro tip is, here's a DIY mask you can easily make at home, harness the health and all that. So if you have turmeric, people, you add turmeric with a cup of milk, all right, put honey in there. Now, ladies, I want you all to listen to this, because I know y'all try out a lot of recipes and all that for your skin and hair. So, ladies, this is the pro tip on how to make your skin glow within a budget of, if you're in Nigeria, within a budget of 3K. If you're in Ghana, a budget of 30 cedis, all right? Your low-key best sale save budget, all right? Now, people, this is the best face mask you could get in your life. For those of y'all who make sure that your faces are smooth and glowing, this is it right here. Now, if you got some turmeric, add some turmeric to some honey, put some milk in there, throw in some apple seeds, and combine all in a bowl for a little bit, and just to make sure that everything is going and right. So people, I'm going to say this again. The ingredients to make sure that your face is glowing: put some turmeric in there, throw in some honey, some milk, boil a little bit to make sure everything is just together and get it flowing, and then rub it on your face. That is the best face mask you would ever get in your life. Now, for those of y'all who do not, those of y'all who want to go the extra mile just to exfoliate a little bit, then you could add some ginger to it and thank me later. Now, milk also helps you to fight diseases. Now, as mentioned above, the calcium literally helps your heart pump by giving your muscles the right ability to contrast and help your heart beat well. So you can't have a lot of heart diseases when you are drinking your milk, and you keep your milk as a very, very healthy proficient tip in the home, not just for adults but for children as well. Now, the pro tip for this is adding turmeric powder to your milk actually goes a long way, not just for your face mask. All right, it also goes a long way for your health, for your heart, and your skin. Now, you just throw in some turmeric into the milk, throw in some honey, and if you want to go the extra mile, throw in some onion juice as well, and thank me later. Now, the seventh one, which is something that this particular one is something that a lot of people are fighting with across the world. All right, and I'm talking emotions here, and this is something for y'all. Y'all don't need to go see a therapist or anything. Look, people, I'm saving you money here on the show today. Milk helps you fight depression. It's the number one dairy product or food that helps you fight depression. It's not chocolate, people. It's not Nutella. All right, your boyfriend left you, and then you go down a bowl of chocolate and Nutella. It is not it. Drink your glass of milk and thank me later. Now, there is no better way to get vitamin D and pump those serotonin hormones than stepping out in the morning sun. However, as we battle the pandemic, better to up your intake of milk, and of course, it has vitamin D in there. Milk has natural vitamin D in it. So if you're the type that's always in the office and you're going through depression, whatever it is, you lost a friend, family member, whatever that's making you go through that depression, just make sure that you keep your glass of milk handy, and it'll go a long way to make sure that you are on the right track back from that depression and your bubbly self is back again. Next tip that I got for you about the health benefits of a milk as a dairy product is milk has hair hydrating properties. Now, people, do not rub milk in your hair. All right, I'm saying this right now. People, do not rub milk in your hair. All right, just take your glass of milk, drink it a little bit, and make sure that it's good. For those of y'all who are wondering how to make your hair good, the last episode I hooked you all up with how to make your hair grow and give you your best shiny hair, especially for your black hair. All right, so that's your onion juice. Throw some honey in there and rub it on your hair. Thank me later. And for those of y'all who are looking to flip the Brazilian hair, aka bone straight, you could grow it on your own because black hair is beautiful. And to do that, all you gotta do is just to put your onion juice in there, throw some milk if you must, but just your onion juice and honey will get you that natural bone straight that you've been looking for. Save your guy that money. All right, guys, you don't need to spend that 200k on that bone straight. You need to take your girl on vacation or something else. The next tip that I got for y'all right now is the FAQs, and these are questions that have been asked not just to me but of course a couple of others during the course of this research. And the first question that was asked is what's the difference between whole milk, reduced fat milk, low fat milk, and fat free milk? All right, now a whole, reduced, low fat, and fat free all come from cow's milk because that's of course the general source of milk as we know it. However, they differ based on the amount of fat it contains by weight. Whole milk, for example, contains 3.25% of fat, which is the closest to the way it comes from the cow, so they don't really extract the fat from it. Now of course, reduced fat contains 2% fat of milk, and of course low fat has only 1%. So people, I hope I'm answering these questions that you asked. And of course, there is no fat in fat free milk, as the name suggests. Now you can pick or choose between these options depending on how much fat you want in your diet, calories in there, and all that. Now, the next question was, what is lactose free milk? Can milk be lactose free? For those of you who want to take milk but are lactose intolerant. And of course, lactose refers to a type of natural sugar found in milk. Now, some people find it hard because, of course, they are lactose intolerant, so they find it hard to digest that natural sugar found in milk, which gives it its natural sweetness. Now, these people's body usually, of course, do not naturally produce lactase, the enzyme needed to break down lactose. Now, thanks to science, we now have a milk available that contains no lactose. So please, people, if you are lactose intolerant, you can still take milk. All right, there are lactose-free milk for all those who are lactose intolerant. And why did scientists go the extra mile to make sure that this milk is available to y'all? Is because people, we understand that milk is important as a favorite dairy product, and not just that, because of its other benefits, health benefits to every human on the planet. And so we went the extra mile to make sure that we took out that lactose from milk, which is the natural sugar that gives milk its sweetness, and of course give it that lactose free milk for those of y'all who are lactose intolerant. If you, however, are not lactose intolerant, then of course you could go ahead and take whatever milk you want, depending on your diet or how much fat you want in your milk. The next question that I had, and we continue to have, it's just the top questions that I picked, questions that people asked more frequently, is: can calcium tablet work as a replacement for milk? Now, people, yes, calcium tablet can work, to make sure that your body has that calcium. But of course, milk in its raw form or otherwise has a variety of vitamins, not just calcium, but of course that's vitamin D, phosphorus, and the likes, which attend to other needs, not just your calcium needs, but other needs as well. On the show, of course, that's vitamin B12 in there as well. So milk covers a whole lot of vitamin products and needs that your body needs as you go along. Yes, you could take your calcium tablet, but of course, why go out there to buy your calcium tablets when you can all get it from milk, as well as the whole range and diversity of other vitamins and minerals as needed. So all you need to know is, for those of you who have more questions, which I do not want to take at this point, but for those of you who have more questions on milk and its health benefits and resources and all that, you could just go online and do the rest of the research. But because of the timing on the show, I will not be taking the rest of your questions. But your questions are all beautiful, and we're all beautiful, and we're much appreciated. But I'll be hitting you, whether it's on Instagram you sent your question or you sent it on WhatsApp. I'll make sure that I hit you up with the reply, because I have all the replies to your questions, but only these three were the top 3 questions on Instagram and WhatsApp. So for those of y'all who asked other questions, do not fret. Today we're celebrating Black History Month. It's the last day, the final day of Black History Month for the year of 2022, and we are celebrating the health benefits of milk, why they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and of course your favorite moment on Moments with Kenzie. And this is time for Bro Code Nuggets. And today on Bro Code Nuggets, to the bros out there, I'm hitting you up and I'm giving you the top 10 cocktails that you should serve your woman, or get your woman, of course, when she comes visiting. Now, you can tell a lot about the guy by the cocktail he makes, by how good he is. So, people, some of these cocktails you need to shake, not stir. All right, because ladies, I want to tell you the difference between a shaken cocktail and a stirred cocktail. There's a difference. All right, so please, I know y'all just say that, oh, it's just a mixture of drinks and all that. There's the shaken and there's the stirred. Please, ladies, this is class right here. This is class. I'm teaching class, pure class. All right, because you could tell a lot about the class of a lady by how she orders her cocktail. All right, so you have to order, ladies, please, when you go there, certain cocktails that you order and you say shaken, not stirred. And then there's some cocktails that you shake and not stir, and there's some you stir and not shake. So ladies, please know the difference. Do not fall my hand, I beg you, when you go to that guy's place or you go to a bar. So the top 10 cocktails I want to teach you, not just telling you how to go about ordering these cocktails, but of course telling you how to make them. All right, so we're going with a martini, a Bloody Mary, a daiquiri, of course, gin and tonic. We're going with a Manhattan, a mojito, screwdriver, margarita, old fashioned, and of course the White Russian. All right, so ladies, please pay particular attention, guys. I'm hooking y'all up. You know how we do on Bro Code Nuggets. I'm hooking y'all up with what to serve the girl to make sure that, of course, she knows you are pure class. All right, now the first I got for you is a martini. Ladies, please order a martini. Stirred, not shaken. Stirred, please. All right, I can see. Shout out to Cynthia. She's paying close attention to this. Please, ladies, stirred. A martini should be stirred, not shaken. All right. Make sure you get this right. Stirred, not shaken. And of course, martini is one of the most popular and well-loved traditional drinks of all time. It's the perfect drink to have at a happy hour, at a couple's retreat, bedtime, and of course when you're going through whatever at work. It's a classy drink. It shows pure class. Now, holding a martini in my hand instantly makes me feel glamorous, and I love the olives. Now, people, you could put lime in a martini. You could put, your oranges in a martini. Do not put a pineapple in a martini, people. Do not put a pineapple in a martini. A guy that serves you a martini with a pineapple in it does not love you. I'm saying it right now. He doesn't love you. He wants to give you a heartburn or something like that, or induce, some pains in your stomach. And ladies, we don't like pains in the stomach. Now, the ingredients to get you that favorite martini: stirred, please, stirred, not shaken. You just need, a half fluid ounce of dry vermouth. All right. You need 4 fluid ounces of gin, 2 pimento stuffed green olives, and the directions, of course, you fill the cocktail shaker with ice, pour in the vermouth, followed by the gin, and of course shake while counting close to 30 in your mind. Now, for those of you who are slow counters, please count fast. All right. Now, once you shake and you stir with a straw. All right, you stir with your straw. Do not put the spoon in there. You see a guy put the spoon in your martini, please do not drink that martini, because he put in things that you should know about in your martini. All right, ladies, I'm saying this: stirred, not shaken. All right, that's how a martini should be taken. And of course, 1 or 2 more cubes of ice to make sure that it's just the right temperature for your tongue. And now the next, which is my favorite cocktail at a bar, or when I go visiting friends or anything. This is my favorite cocktail, and it's none other than Bloody Mary. All right, it's called Bloody Mary because it's just too beautiful to pass. Now, ladies, if you want to join me on a Bloody Mary, you could always hit me up and come through to my place. But a Bloody Mary is just a beautiful thing. It's not a horror movie, please, people. This is not a horror movie. It has nothing to do with blood and all that. So please do not kill me. I am not a vampire, and I do not suck or drink human blood, please, people. I am not in the dark kingdom, all right? But a Bloody Mary is something that you need to try, especially if you're a lady. If you haven't had a Bloody Mary, you haven't lived yet, all right? Just get back to the streets and drink your Fanta or juice or whatever. But if you know you're a baddie and you got class, then you should try the Bloody Mary. Of course, to make a Bloody Mary, you need 2 ounces of pepper infused. Please, people, pepper infused vodka. Of course, half of freshly squeezed lime juice, 6 to 8 dashes of sauce. That's was sauce. Stirred, people. Stirred, not shaken. Stirred. All right. 4 to 6 dashes of course, tobacco sauce, dashes of bitters. You need 3 dashes, of course, celery salt, 2 dashes of white pepper, 2 dashes of garlic powder, 2 dashes of onion powder, tomato juice, and of course, some salt to take the edge off. Now, people, this is all I have for you on the show today. I hope you've learned a lot, because it has been an exhausting research, but I had to compile it into a 30-minute program or a 1-hour program to make sure that you all have the best information and celebrating health, as today marks the end of Black History Month, and we want to make sure we cap it off with health, beauty, of course, skincare, and your general well-being. So it's been a really, really, really beautiful Black History Month, and I hope we take the knowledge that we've gotten on the show, not just today, but the episodes through the month of February, to we carry it through and along generations, and making sure that everybody's good. Now, as I always leave you every Thursday and Tuesday, of course, the repeat episode is on Saturday by 4 o'clock in the evening, Nigerian time. That's West African time. But if you're anywhere around the globe, you could just search it up and, of course, correlate your time with West African time. The repeat episode is on Saturday at 4 p.m. Now, as I leave you all on the show every Tuesday, show love, give love, and of course, you can pour from an empty cup. So, be loved. We out.